The only sounds are us and our dry noses.
And this high five.
It's been a while that we went to this national park. I think the last time we were here was 2 years ago with the RV. And we actually filmed a lot and we wanted to do a vlog, but I think it never made it onto YouTube, unfortunately.
The footage, we don't know what was on there. I just remember talking about how ridiculously hot it was.
And
things haven't changed.
It didn't change. It's still super hot. So we are currently in the Valley of Fire in Nevada.
111 degrees today.
Which is, I think, about 46 Celsius. So it's quite hot and also very dry. So that's a little bit better than the humid heat. Because it's just super dry. So it's basically like as if someone's holding a blow dryer onto you. It's dry heat. And we are on our last day currently of our US stop. We've been in the US for a quick stop, kind of quick, for 5 weeks. Saw lots of friends and family and took care of some business things and a lot of exciting projects. And we're now enjoying our last day here in this national park.
Now that we found a good spot to chill in the shade with a little breeze, then it's the perfect moment for us to say thank you. Our channel just hit 300,000 subscribers.
Thank you.
And we are so grateful and so honored that you're here with us practicing. We know that there's a lot of other channels that you can be watching, and we feel like we've really built such a beautiful community here on YouTube over the past few years.
Makes us so happy always to look down in the comments. We cannot unfortunately respond to every single comment, so we are sorry if we have not responded back to you, but we do our best to at least respond to the latest ones. And then when we do read the comments, we're just so happy about the community we have created, how nice everyone is to each other, how people just show up and do their best to practice, and also how now people encourage each other and comment on each other's photos and link to videos and all, so it's
help
super
us
cool.
Answer some questions.
Thanks for helping us out.
Absolutely. The success of this channel would really not be possible without you clicking play every day and coming back to our channel and sharing it with your friends and your family, your community, your coworkers, whoever is in your life that you feel like also needs it.
That's actually the best way to support us, is to share the channel with your friends, your family, co-workers. If you just took one thing away from the channel, then the best thing really you can do is to just share the message, share the channel with other people so that they can also come and practice.
Ultimately, our mission with teaching yoga and mission in general with Breathe and Flow is to give people the tools to help them heal and to help them grow and evolve. By committing yourself to this practice, by stepping on the mat, then you also have a little bit more kindness and compassion in your heart when you step out into the world and you start interacting with the yoga lifestyle that's off the mat. And that's mostly what yoga is. It's not just on the mat, as you know by now, watching this channel. And so just by being here, you're already creating such a huge ripple effect of love and happiness and healing and health. So thank you so much for being here, for being a part of our community, for helping us celebrate 300,000 freaking subscribers. Oh my gosh, just amazing. We're so honored and so grateful.
You remember when we started a couple of years ago, the growth was very slow. We were already teaching at that point for many years in studios and workshops and retreats and all. And then started to teach on YouTube as well, because we noticed that not everyone can come to a yoga studio, not everyone can come practice with us.
Or that can afford it.
Yeah, so we wanted to just share and teach online, so that really, no matter where you are, if you have internet, if you have a computer or a smartphone, you can come practice with us and you can come practice yoga. It's a lot of work, and in the beginning you do not get much back. The growth doesn't really happen. There's not many subscribers, not many views coming in. And this is mostly important for you out there that also think of starting a YouTube channel or something like that, or being a content creator. It's, especially on YouTube, very slow, and it kind of rewards the people that are doing it for a long time. And so now I think it's been 3 years of consistently uploading, and the first year we gained, I think, 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
But in a full year, you know, posting a video every week, it's a lot of work.
50 videos for 1,000.
And in the second year we went from 1,000 to 20,000, and then in the third year we gained like 280,000. That's, I think, the key word is consistency, to just keep creating the content and stay true to your vision, why you're doing it, to your why, and then just keep sharing, and then everything will come. We have now created this beautiful community of people that really like our style. And we also understand that not everyone likes our style. And so they go somewhere else. So this is the beauty of it. You don't have to change to please everyone. And not everyone will like what you're doing. Not everyone likes what we're doing. Our style of teaching, our philosophy of life, not everyone resonates with it. Whatever it is.
Probably you name it, something on our channel that we've talked about, then we've probably gotten some hate mail about it. And that's just the nature of the business of exposing yourself, being more vulnerable, and putting yourself out there, and really just being raw and saying what's on your mind and what your beliefs are and your philosophy on life. And yeah, like Flo said, not everyone agrees, but for the people that do, that's really all that matters. You're not going to be able to please everyone, and that's really one of our biggest lessons, I think, of having this YouTube channel, is that haters going to hate, and ultimately we're just going to send them love on their journey, and knowing that they'll find what they're looking for eventually, and it's not our responsibility to manage that. Just a beautiful lesson for us too, to always come back to that unconditional love and to give that to everyone that drops in on our channel.
People tell us their story and tell us how transformational it has been to practice with us, and we really feel very humbled by it, of course, and we're very happy. But what we always respond is that we just showed you the door. You know, we know what is working for us and what's right for us in our life, and we decided to teach it, and we're teaching you the tools, and we do all these offerings on YouTube, on Patreon, in person. But it's still up to you to start the video, set the time in the morning or whenever throughout the day, roll out your mat and go practice for half an hour, and go hard with your practice or gentle, and then add the meditation, add the breath work. So we're really just showing you the door, but you are the one watching this right now that is putting in the work, and you can be very proud of yourself.
We know what a lot of you are going through, and it's kind of hard to explain when you start to dive deeper into your yoga practice and you really wake up to a lot of things in your life that you've been either hiding or covering or avoiding. And you really get to take the mask off and be yourself and actually listen to what your heart is saying and lead a healthier and happier life. With that being said, we completely also know and understand that it can be confusing at the beginning, especially when you're starting down a path of spirituality, or if you already come from something in the past and now this is sort of hitting you or conflicting or having something with your family or relationships. We understand that it's a lot. And we've been down that path too, and it at times can get lonely. You can feel like you're all alone and that maybe nobody else understands what's going on in your head but you, but we've been there. And
you're not alone.
You're not alone. You're absolutely not alone. It's just a lot that you're learning, and it's a lot that you're opening up to and becoming aware of, and that can feel overwhelming at times and also lonely. So we wanted to add the plug in here to remind you that you are not alone and that you're not crazy, and that, you know, if things are going sort of crazy in your life right now,
things are changing now in your life too.
Yeah.
And maybe it's good change, but you don't know it right now yet. Just looking back, you will notice that this is good change, but right now maybe it's very confusing.
Keep working, keep practicing, keep showing up for yourself, and the puzzles will click together and things will come together. And just know that you have this entire community here of your Breathe and Flow Wolfpack supporting you on your journey as well.
This is a good time now to thank all the people that make this channel possible, which are our supporters on Patreon. So thank you so much for the Patreon Wolfpack. This is our VIP community. We oftentimes ask them questions, get feedback. So for example, the Pulse program that we released was named by our Patreon supporters our Wolfpack. Yep. And our goal with Patreon is to just reach 1% of our YouTube following. So currently we have a little bit over 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, and so therefore our goal is 3,000 Patreon supporters. We also have specific goals defined in Patreon inside the platform, so if you just head there and check it out, you can see the goals and what exactly we're planning to do. And so with the 3,000 Patreon milestone, there's a lot of things that we will implement and do and change that really will bring everything to a whole new level. And so you can imagine the next milestones after that are also very huge.
So once we open our online shop, then Patreon is going to be the first community to find out about it and get the link to the shop. And they're also going to have a pretty massive discount. So we're really excited to offer that to you guys, and also for us being able to open our online shop and even launch merchandise in the first place. That's also part of us hitting our milestone on Patreon of 3,000 supporters, so that we can pay our designers, so that we can pay for the platforms and the software that it takes to run this online shop. And in addition to the online shop that we're opening as well, we are very much looking forward to finally hiring some employees later this year.
All the operations of running a channel like this that you don't see, and for the past years it has been just Bre and I, just the two of us, and it's now not manageable anymore, so we are looking now to extend our team. We already have received some applications and we have some candidates, but we are also posting some more positions over the next months, so just keep checking our website as we will publish everything there. But there's some exciting opportunities, we believe, to join our team.
So if you have enjoyed the YouTube channel and you're really getting a lot out of the videos and you feel like it's benefiting your life, then even if you end up not using the content that we offer on Patreon, just by having you there and having you support us there, it helps us out so much.
Thanks again for practicing with us and for all the support, and we'll see you in the next one.
Much love.
With love and gratitude.
With love and gratitude.
Namaste.
We'll see you at the next milestone video when we hit 1 million, which is like tomorrow, right?
Maybe 500K will do a milestone video again.
All right, fine.
And then 4 million. Peace.